Good evening, everyone. When I joined Stand Up for Mental Health, I shared the news with my family. Well, my kids said, "Really? Seriously?" My husband said, "You know, you have to be funny." Yes, I can be funny. He's been eating my cooking for the last 9 years. Oh, just a minute. That's not funny. That's just sad. I have a talent that my husband is not fond of. I can have depression, PMS, and menopause, all at the same time. When he comes home from work, sometimes he will peek through the door and see which Kelly will greet him. PMS Kelly, menopause Kelly, or depression Kelly. He'll run the other way when he realizes it's all of the above. I wear this t-shirt 3 weeks of the month, and it says "Crazy Lady" on the loose. That wouldn't be so bad, but it was an anniversary gift from my husband, Ray. As part of depression and menopause, I do have memory lapses. As part of depression and menopause, I have memory lapses. It is true, ask my husband. However, I can remember I may not remember what I ate for breakfast in the morning, but I can remember every time he screwed up in the last 9 months. We are a blended family. Ray has 3 boys and I have 3 girls and a boy. I love them all, and they've done something that has really helped to maintain my sanity. It's called moving out of the house. We also have a high-producing family. 2 of the kids don't even have children yet, and we just had our 10th grandchild last weekend. I get to go see him tomorrow morning. It was up to my first husband, Kim, and I to carry on his family name, Roberts. Well, first we had 2 girls. Damn, that meant I had to get pregnant again. But we had the aha moment with the 3rd one. It was a boy. We thought we were finished, so Kim went to the hospital to have a vasectomy. In the meantime, I was at the doctor's office, and he said to me, "Kelly, I don't know how to tell you this. I've never had to tell anyone when their husband's having a vasectomy, but you're pregnant." That's my miracle baby. So anyway, when Kim got out of the anesthetic, he said, "That's it. We're changing our name from Roberts to Rabbits." We decided to continue on with the K theme to name our children, so all 4 are Ks. My aunt is a nun, and she nicknamed us the Special Case. When my kids were teens, there is a picture of them in their bathing suits, and they're wearing towels over their head, just like Auntie the nun. So they had the towels. 3 of them are going like this, and then there's my daughter, bent over giggling. I said, "Oh, isn't that special? They're having fun." My daughter's saying, "Uh-oh, if Mom sees this picture, she's going to know I have my belly pierced." The first time I went to mental health in Fort Mac at the hospital, I was pretty upset, and I spent most of the day there. When I came out of the hospital and went to my vehicle, there was a note on the car. And I went, "Oh no, I gotta take it." But it was this nice little note. "Thank you for your considerate parking job. I enjoyed climbing out my passenger seat to get in my car after you parked at such an awesome angle. That I couldn't open my door without smashing it into yours. Have an awesome day." impressed I can bring joy into people's lives. Ray and I just celebrated our 9th anniversary. Come on, clap, clap. When we became empty nesters, I wanted to add a little zest to our relationship. So I took belly dance lessons. Well, you can laugh harder than that. It was funny. The instructor encouraged us to wear traditional costumes. Well, that meant wearing a little jeweled bra, and I grew up Catholic, so I wasn't too comfortable with that. But then the whole effect was kind of ruined when I tried covering it all up with a trench coat. I also had to wear a below-the-belly skirt. Well, come on, I've had 4 kids, you know. Is this a dance or a horror movie? So there's 4 basic moves in belly dance. The instructor said, you know, you have to move your neck. You have to do something with your arms. I can never remember which finger to hold up. Okay, so anyway, then she says to move the waist. And that, at my age, that hurts a little bit. And then you got to move the hips. Uh-oh. I get lost after that part. It's all confusing for me. Well, anyway, after these 4 simple moves, she tells us to do it all together. Oh my goodness, I was in the hospital for 6 months. Thank you all. This has been a great experience for me, and I want to thank Dave. I consider this fate. I was living in BC a couple years ago, and Dave had a workshop for Stand Up for Mental Health in BC. I was unable to participate in the seminar, but I got to see the final show. And after that show, I said, one day I want to do that. Never was Fort Mac even a twinkle in my eye at that time, but here I am, and Dave came. So for me it was fate, and it was meant to be, especially after I read the address of his home in Vancouver, Triumph Street. There's no way I could screw up